Alright, this is part 3. I'm going to see if I can get this tournament wrapped up in this final part. Alright, we got Jack 7 offsuit in the small blind, and we shove it. The blinds are actually, our stack is down to that point to where it is it is right to shove a hand like Jack 7 offsuit into the big blind. And like I said, we have very, very good fold equity here, and so we should take it down, and we do. You'll be surprised. You'll be so surprised that when you use fold equity in your decisions to push against the opponent, and when you use fold equity against your opponent's stack, and it seems reasonable to push, and if you think your opponent will be tremendously hurt or crippled by calling you, then most of the time they won't call you. There's maybe like a 10% chance that they will call you if they're an average player. If they're like a loosey goosey, then of course it'll be higher. There's a higher percentage you'll get called, but usually the junk that they call with, you want them to call because you can probably beat them anyway. I'm just gonna speed through this a little bit. All right, ace deuce, and we get a walk. Thank God for that. Alright, now it's folded to us in the small blind, and this is a perfect time to get a hand like ace-jack suited. It's perfect time because if Naptown Boss has a memory, he knows that we shoved our last small blind into him, and we're going to do it again. And he's going to drop his hand range down a lot lower, and because he's going to put us on absolute air here. He's just going to think we're just pushing him around and taking his blind. I think if he would have had ace 3 the first time that we shoved in on his big blind, he would not have called. But he does call. And he loses. Haha. Alright, now we're heads up. Okay, heads up, I like to see flops, typically. When we're yeah, I try to see every flop. I try to limp in any two cards, and usually when it's checked to me, I bet. Just try and keep the pressure on and keep building your stack. All right, queen jack. We check. We're gonna check with the intention of check raising, and we check again. And all right, we finally bet the river. And we get called. Okay, now 10-5, limp, and he raises us, we fold. King 4, he raises, we fold. 7-4, we limp, he raises, we fold. Alright, and now he limps in, and now I'm just gonna pull a stunt here, see if it works. I just shove everything in there and just see what he thinks about it. And he thought about it for a little while. He thought about this for a little while, and he finally called with a 7-6. And it cost him. And now we have an absolute dominant chip lead over this guy. Basically, we just gotta we've already stepped on him. Now we just gotta I don't know, stomp on him one more time, and he'll be gone. And I can't really explain that ace king shove, open shove, but all I know is we've both been pretty loose before the flop, so I don't really like making a standard raise. Making a standard raise to 21,000 or something like that, and then have him call me, and then I'll be out of position throughout the hand. I'll probably miss the flop anyway, and I'll be put in a tough spot. And so I just figured if he's interested enough in his hand to limp, maybe there's a small chance that he'll call a shove. Maybe. And so that's how it happened, and I'm sticking to it. Now we're lucky to get queens to finish him off. We just push him all in, and he's gonna go in. He really doesn't have much of a choice, and that's how I win the tournament. And alright, so I'm going to put more turbos up in the future. And I've just started to play these $2 180-man tournaments. I think that they are very profitable tournament to play. And right now I'm playing them in blocks of 7. And so far, out of each 7, I've made the final table at least one time out of the 7 tables. And so that's pretty good. I think it's a lot. I think these tournaments are a lot more profitable than even the 440s, 180 man tournaments on stars. And so probably gonna be playing these a lot more, and I'll post more final tables up in the future. And also, what I'll do is I'm gonna record live some early stage play in these turbos. And but as of now, I am pretty much done with this video. And be sure to subscribe if you like what you see, and also check out some of my other friends that post their videos up on YouTube, like Karma Crazy 13. So be sure to check him out, and Kurt 2418. And they got some good stuff on there for you might enjoy. And so, but anyway, until next time, this is Kamikaze Man 1, and good luck at the tables.